today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Commanders. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Going run again with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Set, ready. 10 black. Yellow, zoom. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. We talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10. Their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
60 vices, 60 vices. Ready,
His first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Man, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On the set.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Bronco 80. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
Ready up.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
45, White. Clock, 10. Ready.
They stick with Jacobs. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first. We've set it downs from 37.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here we go, set.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
32. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Let's go. Hut.
On second down, Jacobs. He cuts it right. It's a foot race. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Q all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Crack all 80. Cougar 19. Go.
Starting on the ground team, Kronsky Merritt. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Baron Sorrell who hauled him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Daniels. Headed out right. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so that brings them to 3rd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
On the jump.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 range. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field.
On the set.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Ready. Red. Set.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play was at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 52 blue. Slice. 90 black ultra.
Motion the tight end over.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long.
43. Slide blue. Edo blue. Smash red. Black shot. Set.
Third and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. First down from the 42.
Here we go. Hey, blue. Red, cycle. Ready?
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Love from the gun. Kraft has it. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Cool on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Commanders nothing.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it. Let go.
From the gun, run for Kosky Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Hup.
Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go. Steady.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He rolls to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He throws a bullet, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
33, yellow, 5, 97, set, cut.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd
Set. 2. Right, white. Blaster, 6. Slide blue. Hut, hut.
Air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that makes it 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cut my team. Cut. Hey. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw left side. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Tag.
Daniels from the pistol. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
One down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Firing quickly on the line, Daniels. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Rolling out to his left. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Commanders 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60 steel black.
Shotgun now for Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go. Set. Switch. Yellow. Ready?
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Got it.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Set. Ready. Set. 50. Green. Eagle blue. Claws red. Black shot. Hut, hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Down.
A gain of 15.
Black 40.
First down.
Black blue.
Packers.
White. Set.
Love looking to pass. Look at that power. Deep left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
30. Check 2. Ready?
A second down throw here for Love. He's looking deep once again. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Commanders might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Riggs. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Crew all lined up and ready to put this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Red, strike 10, black. Spike 60, pause red. Green.
Running back motions right. The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and just 2 to go.
Set.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Set.
Offensive line fast.
Striker. Red. Miller. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 1 at the 11-yard line.
Cut.
And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Set. Cut.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down. Field goal attempt coming now from Young Hui Koo. This a 39-yarder. Koo able to put it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
When you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Handoff right side for Krosky Merritt. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
60 Eagles. 77 Wolf.
Play action now. Daniels. Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? You put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash your defense like that, next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
18 card.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Back.
Here's Daniels. It's going to be dropped off for Krosky Merritt. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd and goal, they need 3 yards here.
18, Randall. 8, let's go. 70,
Now Daniels to throw. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders make it 17-all. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, black shot. Yellow, ready?
Jacobs running behind center. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 17. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Not enough. Solid left, but not enough. You better reach them, but not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but not.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get up. Go.
Running right. This is Krosky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackled by Quay Walker. Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Go.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
49-yard line.
Ready? Nike.
Now run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here we go. Ready?
Running right side by McLaurin. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready. 32. Close. 10. Field. Black. Ready?
Love now to throw. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go. Ready.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Blue. 10.
They stick with Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Giving 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Red, cycle. Flight blue.
Tight end going in motion here. He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Here we go. 6:43 round. Blue check. Check, huh?
They'll run, Jacobs. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Looking quickly here. Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Two all lined up and ready to put this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the big yard. It's 2nd and
8. Let's go. Huh, Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
8 yards to go.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Get it. Let's go.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ready.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
See how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
60 by 6.
Design one. Daniels will keep it. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Ready, ready.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Setting up to pass. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Packers loading up the secondary on 3rd. 6 DBs out there.
Here we go. Check.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle 3rd, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were.
And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
18. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play.
Commanders 30.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. stopped right around the 45-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Gronk. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Down. Hut.
Going run again with Jacobs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10.
At their own 10-yard line.
Okay, break.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Chargers. Corey, 70. Pioneer. Ready.
Here he goes, one final shot. Finding some time left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for